All right, they did all those really simple ones so they could get to something that was maybe a little more challenging than those previous ones. Same philosophy here. I want to get rid of my fractions by multiplying by the common denominator. I want to recognize here that I could factor out the 3, and this would be 3 times y minus 3. So the y minus 3 is here. I have to use both the 3 and the y minus 3 to cancel out my fractions. So 3 times y minus 3, 3 times y minus 3, and 3 times y minus 3. Here my y minus 3 is going to cancel out. So 3 times negative 7 will be negative 21. Now here, hopefully you recognize that the 3 times y minus 3 is the same thing as the 3y minus 9, so the whole thing's going to cancel out. Don't forget the negative in front, so I'm going to have a minus 8 there. Here, I'm going to multiply this out. I actually just look at this one, because if I multiplied that back out, it'd still be 3y minus 9, so I would have minus 12y and a positive 36 when I take that negative 4 times that denominator down there. You could take the negative 4 times the 3 and then multiply negative 12 times your parentheses. You get the same thing. So if I'm going to solve that one, what should I do?
Combine like terms.
So negative 21 is going to equal, and on the right side I'm going to get
Negative 12y plus 28.
negative 12y plus 28. I'm then going to subtract the 28, so I get negative 49 equals negative 12y, and when I divide, my answer then is y equals 49/12. Man, you guys are so excited today. I think those girls are sleeping back there. So usually, instead of putting it in factored form, because I realize over on this side I don't really need it factored, when I multiply by my common denominator, I would multiply by 3u plus 15, 3u plus 15, and the only place I'd probably really factor it is there. 3 times u plus 5 is the same thing as 3 times u plus 15. So, canceling out my fraction on that side, on the left-hand side, what am I going to get? We're just going to look at their papers and pretend that I don't know they're here. Emily, what you get?
What are you asking? 3? 15?
If I do this left side of my equation, what am I going to have?
I got, let me see, 5 plus 6 times u plus 5.
Plus what on the end?
Mine was in parentheses. I still did it differently.
Oh, well, keep going.
Well, I got 5, and then equals
So if you do the 6 times the 5, you're going to have 30, right? Equals, on the other side, I'm going to get
negative 21.
negative 21. So she took the 2 times the 3 and had 6 times u plus 5, and then took the 6 times the u plus 5 and got 6u plus 30. Combining my like terms then, 6u plus 35 equals negative 21. Subtracting my 35, I would get 6u equals
Negative 56.
negative 56, and when I divide by 6 and reduce my fraction down, my answer is going to be
28 over 3.
so negative 28 thirds, right? Since I have a negative over a positive, I'm going to stay negative. So number 18, same kind of thing. I'm going to multiply by my common denominator. My common denominator would be
4b minus 24.
4v minus 24. So 4v minus 24, 4v minus 24, and then over here I'm going to write it as 4 times v minus 6 and put it in factored form since I don't have that whole thing in the denominator. So canceling there, on the left side I'm going to end up with what?
8 minus 4b plus 24.
8 minus 4v plus 24 equals, on the other side I'm going to get 8. So what's the next thing you want to do solving that?
Combine like terms.
Combine my like terms, negative 4v plus 32 equals 8 then. And then I'm going to
Subtract 32.
subtract my 32. Negative 4v equals negative 24. And then I'm going to divide, and my answer is going to be 6, right?
That doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out?
Because you could put b6 back in.
Oh, criminies, I forgot I should have been checking my answers. Good thing you're paying attention. Notice up there it says if there's no solution, click on no solution. If we check this one back out and we put the 6 in here, I get 6 minus 6 on the bottom, which is 0. 2 divided by 0 is undefined. So I better not put v equals 6. I better put no solution. I should really read the directions and then remind me what I'm doing. So all of those, in theory, I probably should have been checking, but I think that's the only one that came out to no solution.